It's San Antonio just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're just a far more physical team, and it shows up everywhere, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the battle of possessions along with pretty much every other battle. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Harper. Also, Stephon Castle out there. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Morris passes to Johnson. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Flag.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Castle against Johnson. They set the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Harper the pass to MP. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action, makes the right decision.
Clayton the pass to Johnson. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Harper wide open from outside off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Clayton. Morris with the screen for Johnson. No good from outside.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Now Wembanyama. Now here's Harper. The Spurs working the ball around. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 15 points for Johnson.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Castle. Still scoreless. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. It's stolen by Morris. And stolen by Castle. Wembanyama down low. He's against Morris. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama has got 30. Here's Clayton. He's guarded by Harper. Morris with the screen for Johnson. Pass to Flag. And the rejection by MP. Outside Harper. It's stolen. Here's Clayton. Here's Flag. Covered by MP. Down low. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the dunk by MP.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Johnson, the pass to Morris. Can't hit from in close.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Johnson surveying the floor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Wembenyama sets a screen for MP. The tray. The shot by Wembenyama, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Dallas. Clayton, the pass to Johnson. Castle against Johnson. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. They grab their own miss, and the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
A huge part of Wembenyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long. Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
MP outside. Pass to Wembenyama. MP with a screen on Morris. Wembenyama, no good. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. And, of course, Cooper Flag.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Dallas making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. Pass to Champagnie.
Come on, baby, right.
Brunson outside. Inside, red hot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. MP's got 26.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Johnson outside. Over Boston. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Flag. Covered by MP. Flag. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on MP. The Mavericks have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. So he gets them both. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Mavericks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Morris. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Mavericks now. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. To the inside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
And for the Spurs, their shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Brunson. MP. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Dallas, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Johnson. Here's Morris. Dallas moving the ball around. Johnson with a screen on Brunson. And it's Wesley missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Okongwu with a screen on Johnson. Here's MP. A beautiful reverse layup. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Boston with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And stolen by Okongwu. MP outside. It's blocked. Here's Wesley. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul. And so it's Dallas with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Johnson is out there with Flagg. Then it's Morris. And it's Clayton in at the point. No coverage that time.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Pass to Clayton. Now Flagg. Five on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boston the pass to Hachimura. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Tari Eason's checked in for Dallas. Hachimura against Johnson. Hachimura, no good. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morris with the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Hachimura finds MP. Hachimura setting the pick for MP. Back to Hachimura. And here we go. Flagg heading to the hoop.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And so he hits both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
MP outside. Poked away. Eason with it. Brunson picks him up. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
MP, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Hachimura. Over Morris. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Such a very consistent in-between shooter. The defense can't afford to let Hachimura get separation.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Flagg throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Boston finds Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Johnson with the bounce pass. Baruch defended by Boston. And that one's good. Flag.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Boston. Hachimura the screen. Goes up at the stripe. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll
About it with their turnovers in the second half.
So both teams changing it up here. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 20 points for Johnson.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
MP outside. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Blackman. He's guarded by Johnson. Blackman's shot is off.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Runs in the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Johnson outside. And a wide open look for Flag. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Robinson Earl. Covered by Johnson. Robinson Earl, good. Robinson Earl's got his first 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
San Antonio leading by 21.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Spurs.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. MP outside. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
From 12 feet out. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip, it's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time.
MP. After it, MP.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Rockets. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Houston starting 5. We've got Smith, and it's York in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, they've got MP, Harper out there with Castle, then it's Victor Wembanyama. You look at the Spurs, they have to be feeling like the conference is theirs for the taking after sweeping their last opponent out of the playoffs.
Oh, you know their confidence is sky high. But underestimating their opponent would be a dangerous mistake. Everyone ups their game in a conference finals.
Here's York. Picked by Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Castle outside. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. 3-pointer, no good. Out to the wing. Here's Roberts. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Castle outside. Pass to Harper. Takes the 3. Inja grabs the miss. Smith passes to Roberts. Here's York. The 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. MP right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you got to be careful how you guard MP because he's capable of throwing fouls just like that.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Rockets now. Here's York. Pass to Rice. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP right side. Castle outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Wembanyama. Drops in the 3.
Come on. 7+ feet guys like Wemby, they aren't supposed to be that fluid shooting it.
Pass to Roberts. To the paint. Here's Njai. And he buries his first look.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
MP outside. Wembanyama screen. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to York. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's York. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Roberts, the pass to Smith. Here's York. From downtown. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he makes it.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Njai. Here's Roberts. Can they get it? Over Castle. Shot's good by Roberts. Roberts has got 6.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Castle outside. Kicks it out to MP. And down it goes. 2 points. 11 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's a pick. The baseline J. That's good on the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's MP. 11 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Smith. It's stolen. Here's Harper. Screen by MP. Harper passes to MP. Here's Roberts. No good on the 3.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, just punching it in off the drive. You love seeing MP just go in there with a lot of force.
Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Roberts. Intercepted. Here's Harper driving to the basket. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Rice. No made baskets yet. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Outside for Wembanyama. Launches a 3. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Spurs making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Thompson. San Antonio leading by 11. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Thompson, and it's Salon in at the power forward. Okongwu, a screen on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson passes to MP. Oh, the power move from MP.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Thompson scanning the floor. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's an even 3-on-3 break. MP outside. MP leaking out and executing.
Yeah, eating up ground in a hurry. MP, whoa, he's something in transition.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Brunson against Thompson. Here's Salon. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
Spurs lead by 13. MP outside. Pass to Okongwu. Outside Brunson. MP left side. 18 feet out. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Larson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Salon. Still without a bucket. Nails it from beyond the arc.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Brunson passes to MP. MP on the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There's that versatility of MP, putting the ball on the floor and making a play. I love it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. MP, #1. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Pass to Njai from outside the arc. MP with the block.
Great job by MP tracking the ball and then sending it back.
Salon. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Salon, he's got 6.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Now here's MP. He's got 19. And MP throws it down.
Nimble move by MP with the rock that time. Able to bag his own groceries right there.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 11. Here's Spencer. Guarded by Okongwu. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Brunson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped to 48 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. York, he's checked in for Thompson. Castle finds Wembanyama. Misses the three.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Inside, they swipe it. Here's Roberts, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Now Brunson, 5 points in the game. Outside Wembanyama, pass to MP. And play stops, a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Roberts, guarded by Okongwu. Pass to Inja. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Harper, he's checked in for Brunson. MP with it. He's got 21. Castle on the wing. Pass to Harper. Down low to the middle. Shot clock at 6. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Inja, covered by MP. Basket count.
Those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP looking around. And here's Okongwu for 3. Connects from downtown. Okongwu's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, if the defense doesn't lock him up and leaves a gap, MP pretty much has to make the pass there.
Pass to Rice. To the left wing. Here's Inja. MP with the block. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Brunson is checked in for San Antonio. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. And here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Thompson. Now here's Okongwu. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Rockets with a rebound.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned.
Pass to Roberts. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the contact on the dunk attempt. He gets the whistle. He doesn't get the bucket, so 2 shots coming up.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
Rockets trail by 14. Down low. Here's Salong, covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Roberts. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range. No luck on that one. Good D by Okongwu. Spurs lead by 14. Wembanyama, pass to Brunson. Now MP. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. MP with the block.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Here's Roberts. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rice. And stolen by Brunson. On the wing, MP. Defended by Thompson. Screen by MP. Brunson passes to Okongwu. Comes up empty down low. Rockets trail by 14. Thompson outside. Here's York. Brunson defending. Pass to Rice. 6 to shoot. Roberts the pass to Thompson. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Brunson finds Okongwu. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Brunson. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 8.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Inside, here's Thompson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Off the inbound pass. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Houston with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wembanyama screen. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
No holding back there, folks. A rim rattler by MP.
Rockets trail by 19. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Njai, covered by MP to stop the drought.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 20. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's York. And the layup is good.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Castle on the wing. To the inside. Red hot. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
55 seconds left in the second period. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Wembanyama.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Here's York. Pass to Rice. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. MP outside. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Rice has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Over MP. That one falls.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Here's Harper. The three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series, do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point?
Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing like me tonight, TCB, taking care of the business.
Well, I'm not sure what business you're talking about, Shaq, but I do agree with you. The message in the locker room is just simple. Don't let up. Finish off this game.
And still a half to go, but you get a sense the momentum is strongly in their favor. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Spurs lead by 20. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. Then it's MP. That's the San Antonio 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Rice. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Sinks the tray.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Injai can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Rockets with a rebound. Rice has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to York. Here's Roberts. The 3 is up. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Harper. Castle on the wing. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Injai. And it's blocked. And they get it back. The 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Castle outside. Right side, Wembanyama. Shot blocked. And he gets it back. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. MP, number 1. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Smith outside. Pass to Rice. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he stays with it. Houston working the ball around. Here's York. 5 on the clock. Here's Roberts. No good with the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's stolen away. Smith inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hey, we know Smith has an excellent outside stroke, but I like to see him attacking, getting down low and doing some work inside.
MP up top. He's got 27. MP a screen on Smith. Rice grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 15. Stolen by MP. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
The anticipation was key on that steal by MP.
Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Rice. The 3 is up. Spurs lead by 17. Now here's MP. From deep, Wembanyama. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Smith. Here's Njai. Here's Rice. Covered by Wembanyama. From 13. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Houston. Rice has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Smith. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
MP up top. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 29.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pass to Castle. Kicks it out to MP. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Spurs lead by 17. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Houston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Castle. Shot's good by Roberts. Roberts has got 16 points now.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Fires for 3. Rice grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's York. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop. That one's good for 2. York's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Harper passes to MP. Wembanyama screen. MP finds Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Here's York. Give him 8. Brown. Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
How about that connection from those two? MP rises up and then throws down the alley-oop.
Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Roberts. Here's Rice. Looking to end this cold spell. Good on the bucket. Rice has got his second bucket on the night. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Now MP. 33 points for him. From deep, Wembanyama. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
The Spurs making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Salon. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs lead by 7.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Back to MP. With 4 on the clock. And MP throws it down.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
MP getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back after this word. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got him in Thompson, and it's Salon in at the 4. Pure from three-point range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. MP's got 37.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Roberts. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. MP buries the triple.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Rockets trail by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The 3 from Thompson. San Antonio with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. MP against Thompson. Outside Brunson. To the left side wing. Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. Spencer's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Pass to Roberts. Beyond the arc. Houston with another miss. Spurs lead by 10. MP outside. And here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama using his length inside. Goodness.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby. Let him score.
Here's York. Here's Spencer. Covered by Wembanyama. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Boston. Passes to Law. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson with a screen. Pulls it in from the elbow. To Law, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Boston with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 14.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
To the inside. And that one's good. Spencer.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
To the wing on the left. Champagny. Off target with the 3. Rockets trail by 12. Here's York. Pass to Spencer. Thompson outside. From the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. San Antonio leading by 9. Castle outside. Pass to Harper. Puts up a deep 3. Roberts with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
MP outside. Picked up by Kongu. Right wing. Thompson with a steal. Here's Njai. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And the first one. And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to York. Here's Njai. Here's Roberts. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. Here's Harper. And he makes it on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's York. To the wing, right side. Pass to Njai. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And it's good for 2. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Castle.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
MP outside. Outside Wembanyama. Castle against Smith. Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And adding to this lead right now.
Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Roberts. From deep. Shot's no good.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
MP. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's York. Knocks down the trifecta.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
MP left side. He launches. Oh, the shot is off.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Count it!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Wembanyama fires. Not that time. Rockets trail by 4. From deep. No, it's off target.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Cash from downtown.
Nice pass out to the perimeter there. MP making things happen.
Well, the Rockets shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Here's York. It's in!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
That's a man on a mission right there.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And he commits the intentional foul. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
They tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
It's good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Oh, he missed the jumper. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Jacks up a 3. That's all. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
Beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Out.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Spurs come into Game...
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Castle. He's out there with Harper. MP out there with Wembanyama. And for the Rockets, we've got Jabari Smith. And it's Njai in at the 3. You look at Houston. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do him any favors. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
Pass to Rice. He's off on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Thompson against Castle. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
Pass to Rice. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
MP right side. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense, and his rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Pass to York. Here's Rice. Houston moving the ball around. And here's Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. And the dunk by Smith.
And in that two-man action, Smith can roll, pop out for a 3. Really, he's got the defense at his mercy.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith to the middle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Here's York. Defended by Wembanyama. York can't hit. Harper kicks to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP.
Well, that's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. That one is no good. It's trailed by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harper. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both shots good from the stripe.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 2 points, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
That's just great vision from MP there. Always on the lookout.
Shot's good by Rice.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail. Here's York. To the paint. Here's Rice. And the rejection by MP.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Harper dishes to MP. Wembanyama, a screen. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And stolen by Castle. And here's Harper from the arc. They get it again. Wembanyama, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Smith, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Good work inside from Smith Jr., putting that size to work.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Roberts has checked in for the Rockets. The Spurs also with the sub. Brunson's checked in. Now, here's MP. Jukic, covered by Smith. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And Harper slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harper the pass to MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Roberts. Smith for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brunson the pass to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Got a hand on it. Here's York. Brunson covering. Pass to Rice. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Roberts. Thompson, a screen on Harper. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And that one, good.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Pass to York. Here's Rice. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And the Rockets making a change here. Zalon's checked in. The Spurs also at the sub. Champagne's checked in. Outside Harper. On the wing, MP. Here's Jukic. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP.
Sometimes you have to fight for it, and Smith showed he's up to the task.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And
takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound. And it's Roberts in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Spencer. Here's Roberts. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. MP to the rack. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
And both free throws good for MP.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Markov. All 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 9. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He had 63 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebound in the feet. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. So it'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. They swipe it. Down low. Markov covered by MP. They set the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Enjai. There's the triple. And the rejection by MP. And the Rockets making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. MP outside. Wembanyama outside. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebound by Roberts.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Salon. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Spencer. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Now, here's MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And that time, MP calling his own number in the 2-man game.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Houston. They lead by 11. Pass to Roberts. Over Castle. MP grabs the miss. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now Brunson. He's guarded by Chandler. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Chandler, the pass to Roberts. Down low, here's Spencer, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Brunson, the pass to MP. MP going right to the rim.
Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Houston leading by 9. Pass to Spencer. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Roberts. Scoreless thus far. Here's York. Shot clock at 6. Njai's shot is off. Pass to Harper. Castle on the wing to the inside. Red hot. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Roberts kicks to Rice. The 15-footer. And the shot falls short this time. Spurs trail by 9. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Pass to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Spurs making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Here's Njai over MP. The Rockets again can't hit. Castle on the wing. Out left to the wing. Harper wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Rice. Here's Njai. Here's York. He's guarded by Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from 3-point range. Njai's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from MP. Pass to Salon. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. In the corner, Castle with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Roberts. Here's Salon. He's got 12. A floater. A rebound by the Spurs. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here's Salon. A fadeaway. Fires for 3. kept alive. Rice kicks to Roberts. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. Here's MP. The Rockets pull it in. Rice has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Roberts. Houston moving it around. Here's Njai. He has 5. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. If on the list, MP.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And Harper drops them both. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Njai. Here's York. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Njai. And it's Smith, top of the key. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 14 points for the game.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
Here's Harper. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Rockets ahead, up 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Game 3.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And the Spurs with possession, trailing here by 8. So let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Okongwu. Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain. something that they're going to have to be very careful with. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. They've got MP. Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. York, good. York's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Harper. Kicks it out to MP. Offline with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Smith on the wing. Thompson outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Harper the pass to MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Njai dishes to Rice. Smith outside. The 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Spurs trail by 14. Outside Harper. Shot to stop the run. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
Well, they haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Pass to York. And stolen by MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. From outside the arc. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Here's York. He's got 6. Smith kicks to Enja. The offensive rebound. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's York. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurt.
Spurs trail by 10. Outside Harper. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And now that's 11 points for Dylan Harper. Pass to Rice. From 12 feet out. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Here's MP. Oh, MP in the face of tough interior defense.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith outside. Down low. Another shot and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And that one falls for Rice. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Spurs trail by 9. Here's MP. Wheeling through the defense. It's MP.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Thompson the bounce pass. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith kicks to Enja. nails the wide-open jump shot. And Jai's got 9 points.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
MP outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Parker the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Thompson, a screen on Harper. Pass to Thompson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Castle. Back to Harper. Pass to Castle. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Thompson outside. And here's Smith. Here's Rice. Defended by Wembanyama. Rice, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's York. He's guarded by Harper. To the middle. Here's Rice. And the rejection by MP. Here's Jukic. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Here's York. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Rice. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. MV is number 1. And that one falls for Rice. Roberts is checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for San Antonio. He doesn't get the second one. San Antonio's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Harper for the lead. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Roberts. Here's Rice. 14 points for him. Here's York. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson, left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
They set the pick. Here's Thompson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Brunson outside. And the Spurs another 3.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Roberts. Here's York. Brunson covering. Here's Rice. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists here tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Brunson finds MP. Puts the move on, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Houston making a switch. Larson's checked in. timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead, and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. They've got Smith, and it's Rice in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson from long range. He goes up again, and the layup is up and in.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Parker with the ball. MP outside.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
The first one falls. Houston making a switch. Zawan's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Castle. Houston leading by 4. Thompson outside. Smith for 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Hachimura is checked in for San Antonio. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Harper. MP outside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick-and-roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the defense.
Here's Rice. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And the Rockets making a change here. York's checked in. In the pass to MP. And Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 3. Off target with his 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Rice. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now, Wembanyama, covered by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Rice has got 7 points for the quarter.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's the screen. Smith surveying the D, and he drives in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Rockets making a change here. Njai checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Gassol's checked in. Just 4 to shoot. York can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's York. He's guarded by Harper. Inside, here's Rice. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rice has got 25 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
MP with a screen on Thompson. So with the bounce pass. And Wembanyama inside. No good. That would have tied it. Rockets leading by 3. Njai, the pass to York. Here's Njai. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to MP. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Thompson outside. Tosses it up. And he misses the J. And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. Outside, Wembanyama. MP sets the screen for Wembanyama. And it doesn't go. Houston leading by 5. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Harper. Defense is right there. And they get it back. And another turnover here by San Antonio. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Rice. Defended by Wembanyama. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs trail by 7. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's York. Shot from 12. Castle pulls it down. The Spurs shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. Smith there for the rebound.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Here's York. Just 5 on the clock. Uncovered. The shot misses.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Wembanyama looking it over. Not going to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Takes a step back. Thompson outside. The 3 doesn't go.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over. You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Here is MP. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.
And we are here in the West, and a fight to make it to the NBA Finals. The series is tied at 2-2, making tonight's game extremely pivotal. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. So the Houston starting five. We've got Jabari Smith, and it's York in at the point. And for the Spurs, they've got MP. Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. You look at San Antonio, they're trying to take the upper hand in what's been a tight series to this point.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to a best-of-3 situation now. And with a berth in the finals at stake, these are going to be some tense games. I like their chances tonight, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're back here in a few days for Game 7.
Now here's MP. There's a screen. And MP throws it down.
Let me tell you, MP is a strong finisher.
Here's York. Pass to Injak. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game now. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Harper. And here's MP. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Here's York. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. To the paint. Now MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Pass to Injak. Houston working the ball around. Here's Smith. Misses the baby hook.
Nice reaction defensively. Determined to make that a difficult shot.
Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's a great read out of the two-man game for MP.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Injak. Here's York. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cuts off the pass. And he lobs it up. MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
They're running. Here's Thompson. It's good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Harper passes to MP. Outside Wembanyama. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. MP, number 1. It's stolen by MP. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Injai passes to Thompson. MP outside. Castle outside. Back to MP. Castle against Thompson. Castle misses. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Njai. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's York from the inbound. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Wembanyama. Blocked. Here's Njai. MP with the block.
MP making them feel his physicality on the defensive end.
Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Rice. Over to the left wing. Thompson, a screen on MP. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Castle. Here's the break. Finished off the break. MP's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Brunson is checked in for Castle. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Brunson passes to MP. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Roberts. Harper pulls it in. Spurs lead by 7. Outside Brunson. Covered by Smith. Pass to Harper. Here's MP. San Antonio moving the ball around. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And so it's Houston with it. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's York. The fader. Rice's shot is off.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
MP inside. Working on Thompson. And MP throws it down hard.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Thompson outside. Here's York. Brunson defending. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brunson passes to MP. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to MP. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 9. Here's York. And he's going for the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Brunson passes to MP. Wembanyama screen. MP finds Wembanyama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Thompson outside. way, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Wembanyama. Hits a three-pointer. Wembanyama's gotten his third basket of the night.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Smith outside. To the inside. Here's York. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to MP. Outside Wembanyama. Puts up a three. And Wembanyama missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Boston's checked in. Spencer's checked in for Houston. Salon comes in for Smith. Here's Salon. Pass to York. Here's Roberts. Here's Salon. He buries it from three.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Brunson passes to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Now here's Boston. That shot off the mark. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Roberts. Thompson, a screen on MP. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He finished with 30 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Roberts. Pass to York. Takes a three. Roberts' shot is off. San Antonio has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Out to the wing. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Outside Wembanyama. There's the three. Thompson with some nice D. Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to York. To the middle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Brunson. MP's got 12 points. MP getting it done for San Antonio. How about his shot blocking? He's been an intimidating presence out there. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Hachimura. MP comes in for Champagny. Castle's checked in for Boston. And it's Harper in for Jalen Brunson. Spurs lead by 10. They've got Harper. He's out there with Stephon Castle. MP is out there with Wembanyama. That's the San Antonio 5. Red hot. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Rice. Over Wembanyama. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Rice has gotten his first points of the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Harper. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Rockets trail by 12. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Pass to Inja. Stolen by MP. Inside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's York. Pass to Inja. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Harper passes to MP. Let's go with a three. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Pass to Rice. Here's Salon. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Salon, he's got 9.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Here's Harper. Unloads from 13. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Roberts. Here's York. 4-3. Another 3 from Houston.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
San Antonio leading by 10. Harper passes to Wembanyama to the left wing. Here's Champagnie. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Houston has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Pass to York. Here's Inja. Lets the 3 fly. MP with the block. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. It's hauled in by Houston. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Inja. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP scanning the floor. From downtown, and there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by MP.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
There's a screen. Here's Salon. 12 points for him. 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. On the wing, MP. 15 points in the game.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Thompson left side. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. MP, number 1. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Spurs lead by 11. Harper passes to MP. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's MP. The D's right on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hard to defend MP without fouling. He just forces you to overreact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for MP.
By all accounts, one of the hardest workers in the league. MP is always looking to push himself to some next level.
Pass to Rice. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 13-point game. 2 on the clock. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys,
what they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end, it's pretty glaring.
taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They've got a chance. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Rockets trail by 14. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got a Ben Thompson, and it's Rice in at the center position. Here's Njai. The three-pointer off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Offensive board. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Well, Houston's shooting the ball at 48% so far. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Kicks it out to MP. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. 4 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. MP no good. Rockets trail by 16. Njai passes to Smith. Over MP. Smith no good.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
To the paint. Here's Rice. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a ball.
Castle misses. Rockets trail by 18. And here's Thompson for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Spins to stop the drought. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now here's MP. Defense right on him. And that one's good. Harper's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Ooh, poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's York. Launches a three. Drills it from deep. York's got 5.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Harper passes to MP. Wembanyama up top. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Harper. Castle outside. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's York. He's got 5. Smith left side. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound San Antonio. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Pass to Inja. The 3, Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Smith's got 5 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Harper. Give him 8 points now. They set the screen. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to York. Back to Smith. Houston working the ball around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Spurs on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 6 to shoot to the inside. Here's Thompson.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
MP finds Castle. Here's Harper. Back to Castle. Covered by Smith. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Brunson is checked in for San Antonio.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 10 points.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Here's York. Brunson defending. York, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Smith. Here's Rice. Covered by Wembanyama. To halt the run. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that one misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Thompson against MP. Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to York. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. MP against Thompson. Unloads. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. And that's now 24 points for Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Roberts. Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Brunson. And here's MP. Outside Wembanyama. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 27.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after it.
The Rockets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Jalen Brunson is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie at power forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Spencer. Takes the 3. The rebound by MP.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Working that rock inside. MP using the contact to get to the line.
And he's good on the second. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Spencer. Tipped away. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Brunson. MP outside. They set the pick.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Free throw good, MP. And the Spurs with some changes. Keita comes in for Wembanyama. And Boston subbed in for Castle. Here's York. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. To the right side. Pass to MP. Here's Keita. Just 5 on the clock. Boston outside. Shoots. Here's MP. Inja grabs the miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Spencer. Here's Salone. To the middle. Pass to Roberts.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Out left to the wing. Back to Brunson. Pass to Boston. Launches it from about 19, and he gets that one. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's Injak. Again, Houston.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The drive by MP. Good on the shot. MP's got 28.
You got to be ready to fight in the paint, and MP was up for it this time.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Inside, here's Spencer, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. MP right side. Here's Aldama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Aldama's gotten his first basket of the night. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Roberts. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in. The Spurs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
MP with it, guarded by Smith. MP, the pass to Champagny. Back to MP. Pass to Boston. And he lays it up and in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A nice shot by Smith.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Out to the right wing. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
MP, ball on the string, creates for himself.
Smith outside. Pass to York. Over Brunson. And it's Houston scoring again. And Brunson's got the ball here for San Antonio. MP outside. Now Aldama. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Roberts. And here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's York. The 3-ball. Another 3 from Houston.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
They set the pick. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Spencer's gotten 4 this quarter. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the 4th. Left side Brunson. Pass to MP. Rockets with a rebound. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 34 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Roberts from behind the arc. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Here's Champagnie. The kick out to Brunson. Injai grabs the miss. Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Right wing. San Antonio moving the ball around. MP outside. Here's Aldama. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Hachimura's checked in for San Antonio. Well, the Rockets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Count it.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
MP outside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice job measuring the defense in the pick and roll. MP just taking what they give him.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Injai. For 3. Fires in the triple. Injai's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
MP, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
Pass to Injai. Here's York. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Here's York. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. York's got 12 points in just the second half.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Brunson. Pass to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, they came out determined to win, and their play reflected that all night. This will be a crucial Game 5 win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win here tonight, they're now up 3-2. They're poised to win this series and punch their ticket to the NBA Finals.
Great to have that one-game cushion, but this can be the tricky part. Closing out a series is never easy, and you have to believe we're going to see both teams giving everything they've got in Game 6.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Rice. Pass to Thompson. Here's York. Fires the three. Yes, sir, with the three. MP drives in. Oh, MP throws it down.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.